Welcome to episode 21 of the Scarlet Nexus playthrough. It has been a long journey, and it will only continue until we are done with this game. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream today, both because I'm a little bit... my voice is still a bit tired from my earlier stream, but also because there's a lot of thunderclouds outside at the moment. So we'll see how long I can actually do this. But I will try and do as much as I can until as long as it feels safe for both myself and, of course, the hardware I'm on. But either way, we will continue by doing the two last remaining Bond episodes, and then after that we will, well, go into phase 12, I suppose. And hopefully that will bring us a little bit more action than the other two phases have done, or at least phase 11. So let's see what Kasane wants to talk about.
Good timing. Will you go to Kikuchiba with me?
Yeah, sure. Why Kikuchiba?
I thought we could go somewhere to talk, like when we went to Mizuhigawa. We won't need lunch. I just want to talk.
Oh, got it. No lunch, huh? I guess that was too much last time.
It's going to be interesting to see if I'm going to have to do a kind of mission. There has been a few of those Bond missions. Or, well, they're just episodes as well, but I call them Bond missions because, well, they go out of the norm. I've done that with everyone of Yuito's standard team, but I haven't done it with... Oh, right, look at that. It seems like we're going to do it one with Kasane as well. Oh, wait, we did one!
We have the same power.
Way back!
Use SAS effectively.
Yeah, that's true, we did one way back with Kasane.
I can see the sky.
Got it. There are a lot of others here, like always.
They'll be easy for us if we work together. Let's go.
Let's see if I can get back into this action as well. These are relatively easy enemies.
Something rare.
There we go. We have been back here a few times, but it becomes a little bit repetitive, even though, of course, I mean, areas do change, but still, when we basically have to go back all the way and do this all over again many times, it gets a little bit repetitive.
Do you remember when we came here together before? A lot has happened since then.
Before? When was that?
You don't remember? You asked me if there was anyone I liked out of the blue. You know, when we went looking for Captain Seto's fountain pen. You said you were doing a background check.
Oh, that.
Back then, I had no idea that we'd get caught up in something that involved the whole world.
Not just us, but everyone around us, too. It's nothing we could have expected.
You're right.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. 2 large groups of others were confirmed near you. There are a lot of them. More than you usually see around there. It shouldn't be a problem for you two, but be careful.
So, how should we go about this?
Let's split up. We can work more efficiently that way.
All right. I'll go this way. I'll contact you when I've cleaned most of them up.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, so, of course. I mean, these are Bond
Wataru
episodes, so
wasn't
why
joking.
do anything without them?
That sure is a lot. I hope Kasane is okay.
There's more of them than I thought. How are things with you, Yuito?
Kasane? What's going on? Wataru, what's the situation? Damn, I can't get through. Is the network down? I can't even use SAS.
Oh. Well, since they're basic enemies, that works, but still. That's gonna be interesting.
Calm down.
Without the SAS for once.
It's all right. I can do this.
It's so quiet. I can't hear anyone. It's like I'm really alone. No, this is what normal really is. I was so used to always being connected to someone through SAS. If I lose my power and go back to being a dud, it will always be like this. It's strange, though. I'm not as scared as I thought I would be. I thought I would feel more lonely. Is it because I'm stronger? Probably not. I can feel it in my bones that Kasane is fighting somewhere. Even by herself. I know she won't give any ground. So I can't just die here.
Yeah, well, that was a little bit uncalled for, since basically you I've already beaten all your enemies. But still, I mean, I understand the principle of, as he says, I mean, he's used to always having someone that can connect, like, just like that, and you're able to easily talk to people over a long distance. That is awesome when it comes to the fact that you are doing a mission like this. I mean, being able to always be in contact. But to be honest, having that on all the time, I would not like that. Of course, I'm an introvert, so of course I like my peace and quiet then and then. So being able to just make sure that no one can hear me, no one can do whatever, Wataru can't just pop in and just shut it down. That is something I would like to at least have. So, being able to do so, I mean, like, for example, finding a place where the reception is very bad in this world, and just going to that place, that would be, I think that would be very calming for a little while, just to do that. But still, I understand his point. I mean, if everyone else is doing it, and you are, I mean, you're not just shutting it off, you simply can't do it like the gods can. Yeah, I understand it would be lonely for a while at least. Especially for an extrovert, that would be extremely lonely. Alright. But still, I mean, this is a Bond episode. I mean, we don't even have Kasane with us, so... But it is interesting to go without SAS, actually. Basically having to only rely on his power. We haven't really had that kind of mission. Well, of course, we had it in the beginning, but... not really that much since then either. It's interesting we get that in a Bond episode, but still, I mean, they have room to experiment when they do these kind of side missions, which they truly are. They're side missions to make your relationships better with your teammates, so that you can unlock new abilities with them. So yeah, it's a good way to do it, at least. I can agree with that. All right. Let's do this and just get a move on. Let's do a quick save before we continue. There we go. And let's continue. Overall, I mean, oh wait, I think we're going straight into the story here. I thought we had a little bit more time and I was going to speak a little bit more, but I think that while we're running, it's okay for me to speak, but while we're basically stopping like this to just say it in the middle of the episode is a little bit bad, so... But I am seeing one of my nemesis over there, the Ram. So let's see what this brings us then. It doesn't bring us anymore, it's just combat. And without... oh, he is going to be a nightmare without SAS.
The outer shell. I think I can break it
know
if I
that they are
focus my
still
attacks.
gone after my first attack here. Up in the air, up in the air, no! Get away, get away! Let's see what the... Missing all of those hits, that's not the greatest. I want to eliminate this one first before I use the LTs on the other enemies. And I'm missing all the bloody hits. Come on, what's happening? There we go. Oh, away! God damn it. Get in there, get in there.
That attack
They are so annoying. Come on, I was up in the air. Let's grab this LT. There we go. There isn't more. Oh, it's one of these guys. Alright, let's start off with this at least.
Damn! Major Other. Maybe too much for me. No, Kasane's on her way. I should weaken it as much as I can until then.
Weaken it? I mean, you've already gone down more than almost half its health. I think you have more than enough strength to take this guy down.
Damn!
Ah, and besides, even if it gets hairy, I can just use the brain seed. Like basically my backup. Alright, let's see here.
Good.
More health. Let's use fail attack.
Come on.
None of its shells are down yet. That's not the greatest.
At this rate.
I'm actually not getting through. Do I have any? Yeah, there we go. Right, let's do this then. If you really want to go, then let's go.
Drag you inside my field. I'll take care of it.
That hit? It did. Alright, let's finish it off then. Oh, come on! I mean, I really didn't need the help.
Kasane! Is SAS still down? We almost got it. We can finish this if we attack together. Let's do this!
I mean, I had that one. You didn't really need to help me, but thanks, I
That
guess.
was a close one.
Not
It
really.
was? I wasn't really all that worried. I assumed you would act when you did.
Precisely.
I was nervous. I guess we can work together even without SAS.
I don't think I could have pulled it off with someone else. Thank you for getting the timing right.
It's nice to hear a compliment from you. You're always so harsh.
Am I? Well, whatever. Let's make our way to the top.
Isn't this the top? I suppose they have a magic cutscene area that we never can get to.
We can see the moon from here.
It's beautiful. So, what was it you wanted to talk about?
When the fighting is over, what do you plan to do?
I have a vague idea. It might be too grand, so you'll probably laugh.
I won't laugh, no matter what it is.
Thanks. I want to change the world.
Change the world?
Yeah. We've both seen a lot of bad things in this country. The world that we live in now is built on so much sadness and sacrifice.
That's true. Suo, Seiran, and Togetsu. There were people suffering everywhere.
So many people's lives were turned upside down because of the desire for the strongest power, or using powers to alter time. It's got to end. This world can't exist just for powers. I won't let what happened to Nagi happen to anyone else. That's the least I can do for him. That's why I want to change the world. To make it a place where people don't have to rely on powers for everything. I know it will take a long time, but I feel like as a dud, I'm the perfect person for it.
Well, you're not...
Dad, that's right. How's your head? They were saying you might lose your power.
No big change at the moment, but if it really comes down to it, I'm prepared to become one again.
You're pretty calm about it. The way you were talking, I thought you would be a little depressed.
I mean, it will be inconvenient, but you know what? I'm not the least bit afraid. I thought the same thing when the network went down. Like I was fighting back-to-back with you, even without SAS.
You thought the same thing?
I wonder if that's what it feels like to lose your power. We're not just connected by SAS. Even if we can't see each other's faces or hear each other's voices, the most important thing, our connection, doesn't go away. So I'll be all right.
That's good. When we first met, I honestly thought I wouldn't be able to count on you in a fight.
I kind of had a feeling you thought that.
But you're different now. I think you really can change the world.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm relieved as well. I feel like I can leave this world to you.
Leave? What are you planning to do?
Well, I haven't decided on a clear goal yet, but I've sort of been thinking of something outside this world.
Like, outside of New Himuka? You mean the moon?
Don't really...
I've been thinking about it ever since I heard humanity came here from the moon. Outside this world is another world that I know nothing about, filled with people who are a mystery to me. They're suffering, just like the people here. They are attacked by others, and turning into them. Once I realized that, I couldn't ignore it. I thought maybe I could help somehow.
The moon. I thought I understood the first time I heard about it, but the scale is just too big. It doesn't seem real at all. I certainly never thought about saving the people that live there. You really are amazing.
I'm not amazing at all. I just don't want to regret neglecting the people I could have protected.
I always felt that you were the kind of person that would step up to protect people, even if you're alone. It's almost as if you're not afraid of anything. I looked up to you when I was a kid. I wanted to be just like you.
I think you're plenty like me, and you're giving me too much credit thinking I'm never afraid. As you said before, the most important connections never go away.
You mean Naomi?
Not just her. The memories of my mother, and the time I spent with all of you. The only reason I'm not as afraid as I should be is because I know they'll always be with me. I know that they'll always be here, inside my heart.
So, even if you're alone, you're never really alone? I kinda like that.
That's why I feel like I can go anywhere, even going beyond the sky. I know that sounds like a dream.
I think you can do it. No. I know you can.
Thank you.
So, it looks like you and I will be going our separate ways.
It won't just be us. I think everyone will find their own path and slowly drift farther apart.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said it didn't make me sad.
But even apart, we're still friends.
Yeah. Okay. We should probably get back to the hideout.
There's so much to do before and after a fight. We just have to take care of what's in front of us.
Though, listening to you made me excited for the future.
It won't be easy for either of us, so let's do our best. Both in our own places.
Absolutely. I promise I'll make a better future, no matter how long it takes.
You can take your time, but if you take too long, I'll bring peace to the moon and come back before you're done.
Oh, so it's a competition now. I know you hate to lose.
Well, that was a good body episode, really. Late one was really well. A Line Beyond Time. So Kasane Bond, episode 5. It's a weird structured, very weird structured sentence, but let's see what she actually had to say in the message here then. But if we meet again after everything is over, I'd like to have a long talk with you. I want to tell you things, I want to hear what you have to say. Yeah, I want to talk to you more too. Don't take too long on the moon, I might to change the world faster than you think. That's the spirit, I promise I'll finish my job, I'll come back before you're done. So be ready. Well, that doesn't exactly seem like a healthy competition, since they are playing with people's lives, but yeah, if it's a sarcastic joke, then a sarcastic competition, then fine, I guess. Anyway, I will say this. Something I've really noticed playing this game, as well as of course watching a lot of anime, is that when you do a game in an anime world, it feels a lot more right to have those long expositions of basically info and feelings. In anime, they usually since they are limited to time in that sense, they have a main story. Of course, sometimes they bring in fillers, and sometimes they work. But when you do it in a game format like this, where you have side missions, where you really go into the emotions of the characters, you really expand, and it feels like it fits better. Because when you do it in an anime, or any show for that matter, where you basically just take a pause and you talk about emotions, or as I should say, they almost talk about emotions while they're still making the story, it feels like sometimes it becomes a lot. Too much. It feels like you're not moving forward almost. But this way, at least, even though it is true that, I mean, we could be going and doing something else to help the world, I mean, instead of actually sitting around doing nothing at the moment. But these Bond episodes work better in that sense because, first of all, they're voluntary, which means that if you want to do them, then do them. If you don't want to do them, then don't do them. Don't learn about the other's emotions. Don't form a better bond with them. So that in that way, these kind of Bond episodes work in that sense, but when they Bond in regular anime, it can sometimes be... Sometimes they used fillers to do so, or sometimes they do it in a completely wrong situation. So I must say that they do them that in a game's scenario as it is here, they work very well. I just wanted to say that. Alright then, let's do Gemas, and then we'll continue to phase 12.
Do you have a second, Yuito? There's somewhere I'd like to take you.
Okay. Where are we going?
A cemetery near Sumeragi Tomb. I'm going to go pay respects to my friend Masaki. There wasn't a body we could bury, but his brother added his name to the family grave.
So he has a proper grave. Yeah, let's go. Are you sure you don't need more time?
No, this was enough. He already knew everything I wanted to tell him. I was thinking about what went down at Mizuhigawa. There were so many people discarded that way.
Yeah. We only found one truck's worth, but I'm sure there were many more before it.
They say that many retired soldiers die quickly or go missing. I thought it was just the toll of serving in the OSF. But it could be all the government's doing, trying to secure the brains they need.
I wouldn't be surprised if the government did that. It's chilling to think about.
They use what's useful and discard what isn't. People are just tools to this nation. But we aren't tools. We have a chance for another life when we can't fight anymore. I won't forgive them for taking away that possibility and discarding them like trash.
I feel the same. That's the way they treated my best friend.
You mean Nagi?
Yeah. He and Masaki both had so much life ahead of them. We need to end these types of things from happening in our lifetime.
I thought that my role in the OSF was ending. but it looks like there's this giant task still left. I want to right this nation's wrongs and protect the future, as someone who is still remaining.
You're not planning on doing that all by yourself, are you? I'd like to help too.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Well, shall we head back to the hideout?
Wait, there's somewhere I want to stop by.
Okay. Where are we going?
I wanted to go to this restaurant, but I couldn't bring myself to go in alone. I'd be grateful if you came with me.
Surprise Original Gyoza Suzaku. That's an impressive sounding place.
I became more interested in food since our last excursion. I started looking up trendy new restaurants on food websites when I have time.
So, you have a new hobby. Is it nearby?
Yeah. I realized when I looked at the website that Masaki and I used to go there together all the time. The restaurant's name and atmosphere completely changed after the previous owner died, so I hadn't visited since. But there's no point in only looking at the past. I have to try the new gyoza for myself.
Their popular dishes are the Ogre Hell Gyoza and Final Dragon Gyoza? Hard to imagine those are names for food.
It doesn't matter what their names are, what matters is how they taste. It's good to be adventurous.
You're right. Although, that's not something you would have said just a short while ago.
Perhaps. I was too stubborn. I need to be less afraid of trying new things. I'll honor Masaki's memory by enjoying what life I have left.
You look at peace. I think you've gotten younger.
Don't be ridiculous. But a weight has been taken off my shoulders. It's been a while since I felt this way.
All right. Let's try these surprise gyoza then.
Eat as much as you like. It's my treat. Maybe we can take some back to the hideout for everyone.
That's a good idea. I just hope they taste as strange as their names.
No kidding.
Well, that was definitely a short one, to be sure. I mean, compared to many of the other Bond episodes, but, I mean, I didn't really have much to say there. Sorry for getting very quiet there, but, I mean, it felt like a Bond episode, and they basically just confirmed already what they had said before, so...
Yuito,
yeah, I
will you
didn't
train
really
with me
have much
later?
to say.
I work harder when someone is with me.
Sure. Oh, but take it easy on me. You train pretty hard.
Got it. I'll be careful. I mean, I'm not gonna try and crush you with weights or anything. I'm devoting myself to becoming your shield. That's what I think is most important right now.
Alright, let's see what... Prolonged... Okay, so basically effect time increases. Automatic. It'll be interesting to see what the automatic does. But since we're basically closing...
Do whatever you think is right, Yuito. Thanks. I don't have to second guess anything when you're with me.
Alright, so... I don't think there's any more Bond episodes. No, I don't think there is. But since we are closing in, most of our main individuals are at level 5. So the main team that we had from the beginning, as well as Kasane, are now at level 5 in Bond level. And then, so, I mean, that means only one more to go. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's either going to be phase 13 or phase 14, where we're able to get to level 6 with everyone. But still. But I also thought that when we were actually... While I say this, I will do a quick save. I thought that when we joined forces with Kasane's team, I thought that we were going to, well, not see these kind of different perspectives anymore. I thought that we were going to very short... I mean, it's not going to be long now before the game is over. But now we've almost spent, or not even close to the same amount, of course. But I mean, if we go into phase 13, phase 14, then we're closing in on just as much time apart as we were together. And sure, I mean, I have nothing against that, but the game was designed to have two different perspectives. And if only one half of the game presents you with that second perspective, then, well, Yeah, I will just continue for the moment, but that is a thing I've just thought about for a little while now. Either way, since all the Bond episodes are done, let's continue into Phase 12.
I finally heard from Major General Fubuki. He asked us to head to Sumeragi Tomb right away. Apparently, the chief will be there.
Kaito. Actually, what's my brother's status now?
He's still the acting chief, but most of his authority has been transferred and no one has seen much of him lately.
My guess is that the government is going to make him take the fall for everything and abandon him.
The chief might have decided to help us because he knows that's what they're going to do.
As long as he helps us, it's fine. Now let's head to Sumeragi Tomb.
I mean, he would more or less want revenge on his brother. I mean, he crushed his life. The path to the future and freedom. I mean, he basically crushed his entire career with one video. So let's see. I don't think this is going to go peaceful, that's for sure. But still, I mean, he has talked to him once in a Bond episode, so... I mean...
Kaito.
So you finally made it. You want inside the Sumeragi tomb, correct?
Right. In order to close the Kunad Gate, there's something we need to check inside the tomb.
If Karin really is inside, then he is the key to closing it.
If, huh? Not only is everything circumstantial, it doesn't sound very credible either. Is this really what you choose to stake everything on? Very well. If you do indeed manage to save the world, it will reflect quite nicely on the Sumeragi name.
Is that all that matters?
But come on!
Nabi, it
You
doesn't
don't need
matter
to-
what he says, as long as he helps us.
Precisely, just
I've
ignore
disabled the security
that
for
part.
the entrance. Close the Kunad Gate. I heard you stopped Togetsu's plan. You managed to avenge her. You did what I had set out to do.
So, you knew about Mom's death.
Dad and I. We vowed that we'd destroy Togetsu one day. This isn't what I imagined, but it looks like Dad and I got our wish.
Kaito,
Go. Do what you need to do. This is the path you've chosen.
thank you.
He's a little bit too forgiving, to be honest. I mean, his entire career is ruined. And he's about to relieve all control of this place, so I am not fully on board yet.
Sleeping in here.
Let's find out whether our theory was right. If it's actually the former Major General that traveled to the past.
It would make sense, but yet again, I still don't... I mean, he clearly wants to save someone, because I remember when Karan and Fubuki had a discussion, or, well, they were talking about something they both were close to a woman who became an other, if I'm not mistaken, and Karan never really let it go. And since he said a woman's name when he went back in time, of course he most likely is going to back in time to save her, but why go back so far? I feel like he has more that he's not just going to save her. Or, if he's just going to do that, he's doing it way too complicated. And of course there's going to be others down here, if I'm not mistaken.
So this
Weird
is what
glitch.
it's like inside Sumeragi Tomb.
I thought it'd be gloomier since it's a tomb. Yakumo's got a good thing going here.
We need to go down.
Those stairs go all the way down. I don't think there's any danger to worry about.
Let's take them. I don't see any other way down.
It's actually interesting to see Shiden, because Shiden is using
Yuito,
the
Kasane,
mask.
Major General Fubuki said he'd join you too.
Should we go meet him?
No, he said he can't head there right away, so he'll meet up with you later. Copy that. We'll go on ahead then.
I suppose. No, I can't even go forward. Sheedan is actually using the mask. That we basically had a Bond episode with him that basically was discussing why he didn't use the mask. But now he is, so I wonder if that is changed because of the Bond episode. That's if I just ignored them. Well, this is a trippy place, that's for sure.
We're always together, but I also look forward to spending even more time with you.
Sure, but I don't think this was the moment to say it.
Just go on and on. Ugh, what a pain. What's up with this place, Yuito?
What? How's this my fault?
I mean, it's your family's tomb, right? Install an elevator at the very least. Sheesh.
Look, a giant mirror. How pretty.
Seems too meaningful for just a skylight.
Alright, allow me to finish my thought. If that is a thing, well, first of all, it's cool that basically the characters' outfits and personalities, hopefully also, change depending on if you do the Bond episodes or not. But it's too little. I mean, the cosmetic aspect of this game is way too small. Way too small. And, I mean, you can basically just change the headgears. That's all you can do. Your glasses and some cat ears and bunny ears. But that's all you can do, basically. You can't choose other clothes and things like that, and that's a little bit annoying.
Pretty sure you've reached the bottom floor.
Oh, we finally made it. Looks like there's only a single path from here.
There's a big space up ahead. That's probably where Yakumo is sleeping.
I guess we just need to move forward. I was worried it might be a maze in here to prevent grave robbing.
Stay on your toes. Just because nothing's happened so far doesn't mean that it...
I just felt something in my brain.
What? I didn't feel anything.
What's going on?
What's happening? Signal is deteriorating.
Is it disconnecting
Watcher.
the SAS again?
Damn. We lost the transmission.
So, is Karen doing some brain eating time?
Where are we? Is this Suo's OSF headquarters?
It is a maze
How did
then.
we get here all of a sudden? Oh, maybe there was some sort of teleportation trap. Just calm down and take a better look around you. Something doesn't seem quite right. The city looks a little off.
This feeling. I remember it from before. Are we inside a brain field?
That is certainly a possibility. Since I felt something interfere with my brain, this could be a measure to confuse intruders. Or...
others.
This is what happened when we went to the Kronos terminal. Get ready to fight.
Right, we get some action then. Well, we've already gotten some action in this stream, but now we get more.
Sorry, Sheedan. Your shell is quite hard. Attack it with something heavy by using psychokinesis.
Oh my, come on, I hate those things, they break so easily. Oh wait, they stop working very easily. Well, he's already dead, so this is completely useless.
I can hit it!
Yeah, you can.
And he's also immediately dead, so, yet again, very useless.
Now die! Come on! Do it! Here we go!
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
You need help?
That attack worked. That must
That was effective, for sure.
be a weak
I mean, that YB attack is actually very useful, because they always do so much damage. Let's disconnect that because it's annoying. It's a lot of light. Go up straight. And then down. There we go.
It's covered in oil. It should burn with a little fire.
Thanks, Tsunabi.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. Now die!
Yes, I saw you, Hanabi, but I really didn't need that help at the moment. Well, this was a long loading screen. Hopefully it didn't crash on me. It seems like something is happening in the right-hand corner at least, so hopefully it is loading. It's just taking quite a while. Please don't crash on me.
Seems like we managed to kill all the others around here, but our situation hasn't improved much.
We haven't been able to reach Haruko or Wataru either. We should... Huh?
Karin?
Ta-da! As of today, Alice Ichijo is now an official member.
Yeah, that's the girl he wanted to say.
Alice. The three of us are together again.
It also seems like we have a mission for our new platoon. I'm going to show you two who the real star member is.
I just hope the newbie's overenthusiasm doesn't make her do something reckless.
Oh, really? You know, I heard a certain somebody got written up for disobeying orders.
Fubuki.
I mean, that was your 50th write-up. That's quite the milestone. How could I not share it?
They say you're a shoo-in for Septentrion, Karin, but I guess you've got some issues with your superiors.
I don't intend to follow orders I don't agree with.
How the hell did he get
so
to
like
Major
you.
General then?
Oh, I guess
That's
just
a
means
big
you'll have to climb
question.
to the top of the OSF.
Sounds like too much trouble. I'm not interested in looking after people weaker than me. Fubuki can do all that instead.
You say that, but you always look after your friends in the end. You're usually more helpful than I am. I think you're more suited to run things than me. Actually, I bet you're really gunning for the position. Stop trying to hide it.
You've been gunning for the top position from the very beginning.
Listen to the two of you. Honestly, just take the top 2 positions and you're all set.
That's a good idea. If we take the current organization and break them into regiments... Ooh.
Stop with the creepy laugh.
Don't worry, I don't do it in front of anyone else. You'd do so much better in life if you just learned how to have an outside persona.
Not having a facade is one of Karin's better qualities. Although it wouldn't hurt you to learn to have one so you wouldn't get written up so much.
What did we just see?
Major General Fubuki. And Karin, right? And Aunt Alice?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, right. She was your aunt. The 3 of them were childhood friends. That brought back some memories. Funny, I had forgotten the color of Karin's hair back then. Now it's completely different from Luca's.
That's right. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. So it may have something to do with my brother's powers. That looked like it was from when Alice first entered the Force. That would make it over 20 years ago.
If this was a brain field, then I guess it would make sense for it to be affected by someone's memories or emotions.
Well, then you can
I'm
make
not
sure
entirely
that
sure
is.
what that was. But first we should figure out how to get out of here. Staying here won't help. Let's see what's up ahead.
But that would also mean, I mean, Fubuki did say that he was also sad that, well, of course, she was gone. But at the same time, does that mean that Fubuki is also aware of this plot and is going to do something very similar?
I can't get a read in this space. All I can sense is that it's really vast.
There's some familiar scenery mixed in too. The connection is so chaotic.
Looks like that's the way this space works. This area must be connected to some other location as well.
So, does that mean that Fubuki is going to be an enemy as well? That he now basically is coming to get Karn as well, or is he going to fight with us? We'll see.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
This is bad.
But I still don't get how the hell... I mean, either he changed himself when she died, and that way he was able to get to that high position. Otherwise, I mean, if you don't follow orders, you're not gonna get far. That's for sure. In a military organization like that. Or, to be honest, in any organization. If you don't follow orders.
Come on, we have to put it out.
I mean, if it had been 50 times, then either they were really needing his powers, or they simply didn't care about it. Because if you have done it 50 times, then come on, they would definitely have thrown you out of the military by that point.
Not over yet. Right in the middle.
That did way too little with damage.
I need you, Gemma.
Let's use this then, and leave it on fire.
Let's go.
Finish off with this. That was still not enough. Oh,
I can hit it.
Now, Yukito.
it was enough for the gauge at least. Receiver of protection. Huh.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attack.
There we go. There's gonna be more enemies if I'm not... No. The field went away. Okay then. And by all means, let's continue. Right, and what is this environment then called? Abandoned... Oh. So basically we get the environment... How the hell does this... They get everywhere. I'm so amazed. They are able to get everywhere. Doesn't matter if it's a secret military base somewhere or a different dimension. They will always be there too, for business. I gotta love that kind of determination. Right, this seems interesting.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. Get lost! The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
We did it.
But I will say that the LTs that you can use are very unique in their own ways, all of them. And that is actually very refreshing.
The other is still around.
That the RTs are just grab, throw, but the LTs you actually can do different things. I don't know if that is actually what I should be doing, but let's get that one down at least. Go. And away! Is there any more chandeliers?
Oil. Watch out for fire.
I hit the outer shell.
I need to get this in
I think I can break it
immediately.
if I focus my attacks.
Nice fire. You got this.
That attack worked. That must be a weak
So I
spot.
can burn both of them perfectly. So I should at least get this one first.
Now die!
There we go. Now let's go over here then. I got so many hits in, but it still feels like I'm doing nothing to it.
It'll work. It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Alright, well that was more or less just smashing. It never really got any hits in, it was just mashing it down. Alright. Wait, save spot already? I mean, yeah, sure, it was a lot of enemies, but I don't think it was that difficult. Sure, why not? I mean, 3 minutes. Took me 3 minutes, and then immediately was a new save spot. So that either means there's going to be a lot of fights from here, or well, we'll see. Alright, so now we're here. The infamous place where I fought Kasane 60 times or something until I finally got her. No, it's actually just 3 times, I think. So it's actually... I thought it was going to take me a lot more tries to get her, but that wasn't the case. 3 times? Okay. Come on. Then if we go back... No, you know what? Not in combat. I'll take that towards the end. That is thought in my mind. This disgusting creature needs to go before I'm actually disgusted. More? Yeah. Tell me I'm hitting the right target. I did not. I did hit both of them, so...
Give it everything you've got!
Actually, it's kind of nice being able to hit both of them like that.
Leave it to me! Now you tell
Others projectiles. Be careful, it will mess up your head.
One more!
Get in. Get some flame off.
I need you, Gemma.
Alright, now there's a lot of things happening on screen. Yeah, there's a lot of flashes now. We got him. Let's just calm down a little bit now. Alright, good. Alright. And just a reminder, if you have not yet given a follow, then by all means, if you enjoyed this, give it a follow, and we will continue. And just as I say that, well, it's perfect timing to actually talk about that, because my controller, as you can see, just started to malfunction again. Alright, so if you enjoy this content at any point, feel free to give a follow, and you will be up to date on my streams coming forward. After all, I don't know if I think there's going to be many streams left on this game, maybe 1 or 2, but again, I've said it before, so it could be very much mistaken. But it really feels like we're closing in now. So, yet again, we'll see.
Good job taking the initiative.
Especially since we are now in a part of a game where we basically go back to all the different places we've been to. Almost like a summary of all the places. Because of that, it feels like, yeah, we most likely are towards the end of the game now. But there's a lot of enemies, so I'm actually going to do this now.
With my power. There's nothing I can't do. I'm feeling really good. good. I'll take care of it.
Where are you?
I feel the power coursing through me.
Yeah, get in there, get in there.
Sharing pain is nothing for a friend.
Right, is there any more? No. Right, let's get out of it. I have a lot of those coins, which gives me access to basically even more of these. Let's see how many I have. I have 4 more, so I can just, in case there is a situation, I need to use them. Alright, can I go through here, or... Can I? Actually can. It seemed on the minimap that I couldn't. Alright, let's see if I can grab this, even though I've never used this item. No idea what that actually is, and I'm this late in the game. Oh, so we're gonna see even more of them. What is her crystal? I don't know what her power is. Never seen that other before.
I see. This one's stronger than the rest. Fall back and regroup.
Oh, so he had already taken his brother's power at that point. Oh, sure. It must have been one of his first powers he took.
Yeah. Well, thank you for saving me.
Keep your guard up, idiot.
You're right. Sorry. How many times have you saved me now?
Nobody's counting.
Are you two okay? Good. Looks like you're all right.
Yeah, this idiot just messed up again. I handled it.
There's the tough act again. You need to take better care of yourself. You're hurt.
What? I'm sorry. You got hurt because of me. Let me take a look.
It's just a scratch. Alice is tired. Stay with her, Fubuki. I'm gonna check on the remaining teams. We'll need to regroup the platoon if we're gonna kill that other.
Hey, Karin!
It's gone.
That one also had to do with Karin. This field. Maybe it's something he generated.
To prevent anyone from getting close to where he's sleeping?
Even if that were the case, why show us these memories? I'd think he would rather keep them secret.
I agree. My brother doesn't talk about himself much, nor does he like to.
The memories are probably mixed in subconsciously.
Then how would you be able to get out of it? I mean, sure, his brain is strong to be able to control that many powers, but still... How would he be able to control that?
Must be a weak spot.
Oh, this one! I remember this one. Come on.
They can protect its back. Let's get behind it then.
You actually got one. You got more than half on one of the others. Oh, come on. Hansagumi. Damn crocodile, octopus, whatever you are.
Time to use this. This is good.
I can still fight.
One more ram left.
If I use this.
Alright then.
I need you, Gemma.
No, I thought that had been disconnected. Alright, disconnected, good. One LT. Oh, I was one more of these? Well, it worked out in the end, so fine. Okay. But how is he able to then control that kind of a massive area? I mean, sure, it might not be, we might not have been that far from his actual where he's resting, but still, I mean, how do you actually get out of this kind of place? It's almost like you're sent to a different dimension, so... I don't know. Get that rolling!
Really, Toad, it might be a good idea to use the surrounding construction equipment for a well-timed attack.
Yes, I understand that. At the moment, they are very persistent to annoy me.
I can become even stronger.
Keep up!
Alright, the images are getting so mixed right now. It's almost too much happening on the screen at once. I've felt that sometimes before, but now it's very much that. Right, there is... precisely, it was way too many items for just those guys running around.
Another one!
Oh, that did barely anything.
I can control it.
Let's focus on killing this crocodile then.
Nice! It's burning!
Here you go!
Did it even hit him? It felt like it just missed.
At this rate.
What just hit me?
Is everyone okay?
Attack worked! There must be a weak spot.
I actually think I'm going to have to use one of those tablets now.
Let's regroup now.
Because I'm actually getting beaten. His brain must be so... I mean, the fact that he actually is able to speak at this point is amazing.
I'll take care of it! I feel the power coursing through me! I'm feeling really good!
There we go.
I'll take...
Right, that was it. That's good at least. I wasted one, or to be honest, I don't think I wasted them because that was getting hairy actually for a while there. But we've gone for almost 66 minutes, and there's a save spot here. So I'm going to go a little bit further because I actually want to see a little bit more of this story. I don't know for how long. I'm most likely not gonna finish this phase, that's for sure. Of course, since I don't know how long this is gonna be, it could just be 5 meters into that next area and then we're done, but I don't think so. So I've done that save, and I'll go into this now, and I think that I will go to the next save spot, and then I'll finish it. Of course, if it's very short to that point, then I'll continue the next one, but, well, as you can understand. Alright then. Just go this way then. And of course, and what are we facing now then?
Now, Huey Joe!
Oh, come. had even started the spin. Some of these LTs are actually very annoying in that case.
Use SAS. Thanks, Arashi.
Oh, come on, that was a complete waste. What just happened there? Up in the air with you.
Now die! That was a good attack.
Do you need help?
Yeah, that's one hit in.
Yeah!
Oh, come on! They are actually giving us a lot of enemies at this point. I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, the enemy is gonna try and ambush us. Let's go invisible.
Well, I've gained this for natural use now, so I'm going to use this. It's not a tablet, so I'm not wasting it in that case. It feels like I need to use this a lot more. I mean, 3 times in one phase, that's a lot.
There's nothing I can't do! I'll take care of it! I'm feeling really good!
I thought that was going to hit right in the head.
You are too reckless.
There's nothing I can't do!
Come on.
I'll help you.
I need more seconds.
I feel the power coursing.
And the feel is gone. It feels like I'm using that a little bit too much, actually. Oh, we're going to this now. Okay then, let's go into...
I need your help! That attack worked! There must be a weak spot. Leave it to me! That was a good attack.
Take it out!
I can hit it! Come on! Some help, Luca! Yeah! It's over! Is this Yumito?
There we go. They are throwing a lot of enemies at this point at us. Smashed them in a bit.
This?
It got me.
Now die! That attack worked! That must be a weak spot. I hit the outer shell. Damn it! I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Was there more LTs over here? I think there was.
My body!
And that was a... Oh, come on. Paralyzed? Come on, get up.
Crush you!
That did basically nothing.
Rest of it.
Alright. And there is the save spot, and I actually think it is the perfect place to do it. We're gone for 72 minutes at this point, and I actually think, and we do still have a way to go here. Yet again, this, just as phase 10, this feels like it's going to be very long, but we are going from area to area to area when it comes to where we have been, like a summary of where we have been, and we are already now in Arahabashi. Arahabaki. No wait, how's it pronounced? Fine. At least that supercomputer. That was basically what we were able to get our hands on. That is where we are at the moment. So it could very much be that we are because there isn't that many more places to go to that we haven't already been to. So it's going to be interesting to see that. Either way, the story is progressing. We are learning more about Karen, but yet again, I still don't understand why he would go so far back in history. And it feels like if Kasane went into the future and basically saw that the Kunad Gate wasn't able to be defeated, I have a feeling that we won't be able to actually solve it. Because remember that Yuito in the future said, "Kill me. Go back and just kill me and get it done, get it over with." I have a feeling that they are going to have to do something similar here too, or at least they're going to have to make the decision to do so. Because, yeah, I don't think that they are going to be able to get Karen to do the entanglement, but allow me to be a little more hopeful then. And we will continue this journey. I don't know exactly when it's going to be, if it's going to be tomorrow or Monday. We'll see, depending on how much energy I have and if I have anything else to do. Either way, I thank you everyone who come out to watch. Thank you very much. For those who will watch afterwards, thank you very much. And if you enjoy this at any point, I would greatly appreciate a follow. It helps a lot and makes me motivated to continue doing this. Either way, thank you very much all of you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.